Ooh,
Ooh,
Ooh, I just pooped.
want to know which flavor I went with?
the VOD
What
viewers are going to
flavor
be
did you?
confused.
I went with Tillamook Mudslide.
Ooh, that's a good one.
It's a good one.
How would you do that? That's a good one.
Good old Tillamook mudslide.
What if you had gone with? I don't know. Anyway, hi VOD
Hi,
viewers.
hi VOD viewers. But not stream viewers, because there are none yet. Except
Oh, there's
Al.
Al.
Now
There
we
we-
have Al.
There we fucking go. We
I was
ready?
trying-
Begin.
I was trying to finish the Vampire Castle in Bravely Default before we started, and then I didn't realize that it was 7 floors long, and the guy that is there is talking at me every time I go talk to a painting.
Oh yeah.
So there's a lot of backstory being thrown at me.
Hell yeah. Anyway, it's time for Apollo. Why do you sound so upset, Landon?
Oh no.
He's just pooping himself, don't worry.
I'll tell you why he's upset. Because he's going to have to listen to my walkie voice at some point.
Ooh. Thought we got rid of that thing. Nope, I didn't want to delete my Nintendo 64 online software.
The real reason why Landon is currently in anguish is because he has to wait a whole another week for Runner 2 on the Switch.
That's true. And I just deleted my Nintendo 64 online software.
So tell me, Landon, is the Switch no longer a failed system when Runner 2 releases for it? Is
Or-
the meme dead?
Or is it still a failed system until Runner 2 gets a physical release?
I like that answer.
I had a feeling that was what you would go with.
I don't know what else the Switch needs at that point. We got Pixel
True.
and Mustard here as well, folks.
I think it's only fitting that like one of the very last games, well, not very last, but like in the what will likely be the last full year of the Switch, we finally get the game that you've been asking for since day one.
Yeah.
I guess the only other thing I can like really want is a localized version of Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel 1 and 2. They're on the Switch.
Yeah.
They're just
I mean,
Japan and Asia.
I mean that's not all that. That doesn't really count as much as like a game just not being there. You know what
Yeah.
would count a little more? Xenoblade Chronicles X.
Yeah,
True.
but I have a Wii U and I have a disc for that.
Huh? Hold on. I need to get into character. Does something about this scene look different to you?
The blue tarps are gone. Maybe that's it?
Yeah, I think you're right. Look over there.
The white frolic detective from yesterday.
Trucy, I don't
Wait.
think you can say that.
The
That's a-
white fucked detective.
There we go.
Oh. She seems to be apologizing reverently to the trash can.
She's under a lot of stress.
Huh?
The investigation's
What's that?
probably not going so well.
He's Apollo justicing to the trash can. Hey, you there!
Uh,
If you're going to talk about someone behind their back, do it more quietly, please.
Oh, Detective Sky, hello.
you seem as gloomy as ever. Have you tried snackos?
This is miserable. Miserable. I just got a new kit. I can't get the stuff to work.
You're
I
not
thi-
supposed to be eating yet.
No, but it's in character.
And everyone's all smiles for that glimmerous fop.
Glimmerous? Does she
I
mean Prosecutor Gavin?
I decide when she sounds like she's eating.
More to the point, doesn't she mean glamorous?
No, she said glimmerous.
When he walks, his shiny chains catches the sun and glimmer in his eyes. It's distracting.
She's eating on screen
Munch,
now.
munch, munch, munch.
Munch, munch, munch,
Munch, munch,
munch,
munch, munch,
munch,
munch, munch, munch, munch, munch, munch, munch, munch.
Speaking of distracting,
I guess I just have to accept the fact that I lack talent.
same girl.
Damn.
Sounds like she's trying out some sort of new forensics technique. Detective Sky, you know Mr. Wright, correct?
How do you know my daddy? I want details.
Well... He helped me out a long time ago. You might say he saved me.
Wasn't she saying something
Quote,
about
unquote.
getting involved in an accident?
Incident.
Incident?
Incident? I can't read.
It's the same word.
I can't stand it when things are vague, especially in a case. I went to study to become a forensic scientist in Europe.
Why are you
I
so smug about that?
I forget where I saw this, but someone said that Emma Sky is a Redditor, and they posted this, like, PNG of her and just said, just look at her.
Hell yeah.
But you're a detective now?
Well, I failed the test.
She failed the Reddit test.
But, you know, rank and title don't matter. What matters is what's inside your heart.
I've always thought that too.
And my heart is full of science. That's why I brought this kit through mail order. And I'm going to test it here before the forensics team arrives.
Aren't you the forensics team? Are you sure that's okay?
Sorry, I was posting that in the spoilers. I won't lie, I'm not fond of the man. Those glimmerous types always rub me the wrong way. She's sticking with her guns on the glimmerous thing.
Glamorous. Right.
A prosecutor should be cool of wit and furrowed of brow. Less glimmerous and more simmerous, you know?
What?
No, actually, I don't.
Well, that and what happened 7 years ago.
Hey, there it is.
Prosecutor Gavin was the one who stripped Mr. Wright of his attorney's badge.
What? Really? He was the one?
You mean you didn't know? I thought you were one of his boys.
I'm neither a boy nor one of his, but let's see what she has to say.
One of his little guys.
What exactly happened 7 years ago? I never actually heard the details.
It was the summer of ska.
Then investigate. It's better you learned it by yourself anyway.
It was the summer of ska.
Do you mind asking me what Do you mind asking me what it is you've been doing? Squatting down on the ground like that?
Oh, you want to know? Do you? Well, I splurged on a new toy.
You splurged? You mean it wasn't a police issue? It wasn't police issue? She splurged on a toy.
What is it? I see
God.
a roller and glue. Are you sniffing glue out here without me?
This is a footprint analysis kit.
No. Why don't you use it on that footprint?
Footprint? What's a footprint?
It was raining on
Footprints?
the night of the murder, which means that footprints were left.
Footprints are like the ballistic markings on a gun, Apollo. They're like the fingerprints
They're
of the foot.
no, footprints are like the ballistic markings of the ground.
Ooh, does that have anything to do with those blue tarps?
Right. The ground was muddy, so I had to protect it as it was that night. Ever wanted to know exactly where someone was standing?
No.
Like your panty snatching student witness, for instance?
Oh, okay. Aha! So with this kit,
With that kit.
Right.
What?
Want to try this stuff out?
are you
Huh?
going to
Are
let
you
some-
sure? I mean,
You gonna what?
you did sort of splurge all over these toys already.
Yeah. It's gonna-
I mean, we're
gross.
sort of on opposing teams and all.
Oh, pshaw, we're friends.
Your friend.
Pshaw.
Pshaw.
It's the same thing, you are weird. And to tell you the truth, I'm not so good at doing this. After all, I lack talent. I guess I'm a little clumsy. I could use your help.
Ooh, I'm good at stuff like this. I used to make magic bunnies out of paper mache.
Footprint analysis, huh? Well, should I give it a go? Sure. Okay.
No.
I'll give it a go.
That's the spirit. Right, allow me to explain. Ahem, one moment. Imagine that. Like, she has like this, like
Emma
squeaky
lets out
voice
like
and
a
then-
very deep,
and then-
manly growl.
One moment.
She's reading the instructions for her kit. I am supposed
Listen,
to
I
be
might-
astonished.
I might not be talented, but I can still read.
Why does this not fill me with confidence?
First, we have to pick the footprint, or in this case, shoe print we want to analyze. Now I'm going to talk at you on how to do this for about 7 seconds.
Oh, it's gonna be longer
taking
than
the
that.
Yeah, probably. I've taken the liberty of marking all the shoe prints in the park. Well, which shoe print should we start with? Maybe the one where there's only one of them? Are they an amputee? Who knows?
There's only one way to find out.
If we're going to verify the defendant's account, here's the place to start.
I didn't choose that.
Excuse me, I was drinking something. Shoe prints, prepare to be examined.
Guys, did you know that Runner 2 is not on the Nintendo Switch eShop yet? I mean, oh, this is exciting.
We're gonna pour milk in
Right,
it.
here goes. First, pour the plaster into the print until it's full.
Why does this plaster taste like milk?
How am I supposed
You
to do
try
that?
it.
You're supposed to drink it, Apollo.
Just press A.
Did he die?
Sure, you pour it all over the print like this.
Oh, okay, there he is.
That doesn't look too hard. In fact, it's
That's not
liquid.
pouring it all over the print, like I said. If you run out of plaster in your beaker before you're done, you'll have to start over.
Oh. Keep pouring, Apollo.
Why does it make like a drinking sound effect?
Because you're supposed to drink it, Apollo.
Not bad. You're handier with that than you look. Have you ever played Splatoon?
What's that
It's
supposed
just
to
gonna be a
mean?
running. It's just gonna be a running thing. On to the next step. Why is that giving her a smug face? Dry the plaster until it turns white. Right.
It is white.
Just press A to blast it with that dryer. Just blast it.
So we started blasting.
Oh, it's gray before.
It's
There, give it a
dirty
shot.
white.
It's off-white. You have to make it actual white.
Actually, it's eggshell.
You know, this was, I feel like it was a lot more novel when it was, touchscreen.
Yeah, probably.
Hey, I wasn't done yet.
Looks like it hardened nicely. Let's take a look. Nope, you're
Yeah.
done. I
Yeah,
said
you-
so.
You missed a spot though.
Nope, you're all good.
It's gonna leak
That's a good one.
everywhere.
Next, the ink.
What?
Ready
What
for the next
fuck
step?
is this?
We're making a Nike shoe.
Oh.
Use the roller to ink just the shoe print part. See, we're going to play Splatoon with this shoe. Hold on to that
Ooh.
roller tight now and press A and roll it up and down.
I'm really good at this part.
Keep going until you get enough ink on there for a good print.
Yeah.
Keep rolling, Apollo.
I wish I could.
Right,
What
now
the
the moment
fuck,
you've all been
Apollo?
waiting for. Let's take our print.
Why did it fill in? You could have let me do
Ready?
that.
Here goes.
Game?
Nope, I'm telling you that you're all set.
Apollo, you're just really bad at this.
Let's see if we get a match.
That's like gum or some shit.
That's what I was going to say. I mean, that's what I was going to say.
Fucking Clavier's foot. Fucking shoe print. My god.
Nope.
Ah,
Nope.
shit.
Nope.
Well,
I said no. Yeah.
The fucking noodles on his shoe. He's got noodles on his shoes.
he
God
really
damn
is
it.
just all the noodles.
Alright.
It's wacky.
Comparing.
designer shoe, yo!
Comparing.
Pixel said you don't get to play the game.
No playing this game.
So the shoe prints belong to Waki Kitaki after all.
He was in the park on the night of the crime.
Oh, wow. I can almost see the science at work. Almost.
Don't you love it? Ah, nothing feels better.
No.
She's
Except for
definitely,
when I get to eat.
she's definitely way more into this than I am.
She did splooge on the toys.
There's only two things I like, and that's science and eating. Just let me know if you want to do some more.
Pixel asks, Landon, my man, why did you pick that voice for that poor girl?
He picked it
'Cause
he picked it in fucking Ghost Trick and reused it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be here solving the case with science.
Trust me, it could be worse.
Yeah. Well, that certainly brightened her mood.
I might not be talented at science, but I sure do love it.
And to answer Darkest Mustard's question of why does his name sound like a Japanese sauce?
It's cause it is.
It's because it is.
That's cause that's
also,
the joke.
Yeah, their names are puns.
Waki Kataki.
Walkie talkie.
Yeah. Anyway,
Detective Sky, mind if we give it another go?
Right on. Leave no print unanalyzed, I say. Now to pick which print you want to analyze.
This one. Fill this bitch.
Fill that bitch, it's yours.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Oh,
Spilled a little.
Apollo. You were never good at drawing outside the line, or
looks
drawing
like-
inside the
Okay,
line.
looking good.
It looks like a dick.
It's a giant pee-pee. Apollo.
And according to Emma, it's looking good. Next to dry the plaster.
Let's try
Oh,
that plaster.
it's so curvy,
It's
and the balls
it
are so
really-
wrinkled.
it really is.
Well,
Blast it.
gotta dry the balls.
Just dry those balls,
Yeah.
Apollo. Get every inch
It's like not catching up.
of this mighty inch. No, he
Okay,
missed
let's
some
take out the
spots.
mold.
No, he missed some
No,
spots.
the balls.
I said you're all good. Yes, that's a good one. Next, the ink.
Okay.
Those poor balls.
Those poor balls. Polo, you didn't finish.
Right, now the moment we've been waiting for. Let's take our print.
Emma. What the fuck?
Ready? Here goes. I decide when the print's ready.
Ooh, that's a
That's a funny shoe print. Is that even a shoe?
It is strange. So smooth.
new meaning to mushroom stamp. Except for the part with the leaf.
I can say without even looking that this print doesn't match any print on our list.
I mean,
A mystery print.
well,
Another shoe print.
we got one more.
Oh shit!
I believe you're beginning to appreciate the wonder that is forensic science. Now to pick which print you want to analyze. I said this 3 times already. It feels like Groundhog Day.
Do the blue one.
Yeah.
Oh, Apollo, you missed a spot.
Looking good again. Even though you used much more than you needed. But now to dry the plaster.
Have you thought about putting plaster on all the grass instead?
Don't waste all my plaster like that.
It refills.
I do.
Listen, this white stuff is very valuable.
I do love how arbitrary it is that you need to you have a limited amount of plaster, even though it's if you do it even remotely correct, it's like impossible.
You have way more than you need.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a good one. Next, the ink.
Give that bottom section a real good inking.
God damn it.
Wow.
Right, now the moment you've been waiting for. Let's take our print. Wow, this really feels like something I've said before.
Here
Ready?
you?
Here goes.
Blam. Suck on that.
I should sue.
Let's see if we get a match. Wait
No.
a second.
Oh my god.
Dun, dun, dun.
Why does he have a nail up his fucking thing?
Comparison complete. Match found.
So these shoe prints belong to Wesley Stickler. This confirms his testimony. The final version of it, at least.
Now we know where the panty snatcher was standing.
The
Let's talk
mystery
about
print.
The mystery print.
Cloud.
Yeah.
Oh, This print is far too smooth to be from a regular shoe.
It is a shoe print of some kind, though. That's certain.
Nice observation.
Thank you.
Still, you have to wonder what it's doing here.
It's right next to Elden's
just-
noodle stand.
Is Trace Rusi just gonna sound shocked every line
You
now?
do that every time. You're just like, no.
Yeah.
She's like, it's like she's like waiting for her to say her lines, and she just like forgets every single time. Cloud. Are you there, Cloud?
It does make you.
Oh.
It's your stream keeps cutting in and out for me. It does make one wonder. Hey, you.
Hey, you.
Out there in the cold.
Jack.
Yes.
Why are you so quiet all of a sudden?
Yeah, Jack, why'd you stop talking?
You wouldn't happen to have something in mind. Something that might have left this mystery shoe. Something that might have left this mystery shoe print.
This mystery shoe print does remind me of something. I'm pretty
reminds-
sure I've seen something like that would leave a... So, blah, blah, blah. You know,
Yeah,
I
good
think I have
job.
our culprit right here.
They're probably Canadian, judging by the leaf.
You don't have it. Oh, wait, you do.
Know what I'm eating?
Snacks?
Snacks. More precisely, whenever I'm in a bad mood, I eat chocolate snackoos.
I love chocolate snackoos.
I had no idea.
Of course you don't. You're not a connoisseur of food like I am.
Wait,
I
is it-
think she means you picked the wrong evidence, Apollo.
Wait, it wasn't the fucking flip-flop?
It should be the slippers.
I had no idea.
Question. Have we examined the slippers
Oh my fucking god.
to see if there's
God damn it. Of course. I mean, I knew it was the slippers. I mean, obviously...
The
Obviously...
bottom is covered with paint.
Obviously, the fucking slippers are going to be the flat-footed shoe print.
Oh,
Why do
now
we-
that you've observed the slippers, now you'll be able to tell me that that's what they are.
Huh? What's
Huh?
this weird shape here?
That's my line!
Uh,
Huh? What's this weird shape here?
Damn it.
It looks like a leaf was stuck to the bottom when the wearer stepped in some yellow paint.
So the
Trucy
outline was...
just struggling to use the bathroom now.
So,
Yes!
so the outline was left when the leaf was removed.
I have to use the little magician's room.
Ack! I got paint on my hand.
Apollo! I saw you try to wipe your hand on my cape.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah-huh.
Literally, like, it was not the wrong evidence. It was just...
How dare you present the wrong evidence, Apollo?
Now it fucking... Oh my god. It's so stupid. Well, I think it's these slippers, actually.
Slippers. What would slippers be doing out here?
Ugh.
But look at the bottom. See?
It's covered with paint, except for...
See? Right here?
Oh, Canada! That spot is shaped like a leaf!
What does Canada have to do with this?
That's not a maple leaf.
It's a joke.
What if a leaf was stuck on the bottom and came off when the slipper stepped in paint? What
you
if
guys
it's
talking
that
about
man?
that leaf right there?
What if it's that leaf right there that's way bigger than the footprint?
Say the line, Apollo.
Oh, that's me. Makes sense, doesn't it?
No?
Wait, something's written on them. The Maractus Clinic.
Huh.
Exactly. The victim's clinic.
Huh. Wait, that means... that someone from the clinic was involved? But who?
Why is she just standing there eating?
Because I like to eat. Don't judge me.
Detective Sky, I have a favor to ask.
What?
Can you get us access into the Maractus clinic?
I
The
don't have the
police-
talent for that.
The police won't let us in. They say the murder and the clinic are not connected. And it's off limits until we prove they are. Even though the owner of the clinic died here.
I should be able to do something for you, yeah.
Eh? Really?
Well, you did my work for me with these shoe prints. Seems like I should return the favor.
Thank you, Detective Sky.
Thank you for not saying, ugh! Here, show this to the police officer on duty. It says official on it.
Official.
Official. Ooh.
Right. Maractus clinic, here comes justice.
Ew. You gonna splooge all over a toy too?
Spurge. I mean, splurge.
Spurge.
Eh. Eldoon's house, please.
Are we going to
Eldoon's house, please. Well, the Maractus Clinic is right next door.
That's true. That's true. I will be right back. I'm gonna get another drink. Wait, like a minute.
Now what?
Brucey, it's gonna be okay.
Oh, you're here. Also, aren't you supposed to call me Trucy Baby?
I only do that to piss off Apollo. When he's not here, I ain't saying that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
All right, I'm back.
Uh,
Oh, you two again. When, oh, when will you learn? Look at me however you want. You're not getting in today.
What about tomorrow? Wait, I wouldn't be so sure if I were you. Look what we have. It's official.
What's this? Detective Sky! Yesterday it was Prosecutor Gavin. Today it's Detective Sky. Who are you two? Who are you two? Really?
I'm Trucy, the main character.
Now
And
he's
this is my
suspicious again.
sidekick.
Well, you got the orders. I gotta let you in. Have fun.
Hey! Thanks, Mr. Officer. I'm gonna get in line for the first ride. Let's hit it, Apollo. I want to ride the Tower of Terror.
Please give. That's a lot of slippers.
Look at those weird shoes. Huh. Kind of a at-home sort of place, isn't it?
This place has a connection to the murder in the park. I'm sure of it.
The police guy out front wasn't so sure. He seemed pretty bad at his job.
Beyond it being where the victim lived, looks like the police team's gone home for the day.
There might be some clues lying around, like those shoes. Let's get cracking, Apollo. Zavari!
Zavari! I'm gonna look at the... I can't look at the fish tank? Come
No!
on, man. Look at
No!
those fish.
No,
Glub, glub.
Apollo.
I'm a fish. Glub, glub.
Lame.
Apollo, there's a place and time for everything. You can't use that here.
The clinic reception desk. No one's here, of course. There's a small sign on the counter. Please pay your bill. Remember, we're the ones holding the scalpel.
Glub,
Brutal,
glub.
but effective.
I wouldn't say that there's no one here. I'm a fish. I'm here.
Apollo, do you hear something?
Glub, glub.
Nope, I don't hear anything.
Look at all these bowls. You think I could cook that fish up and eat it from El Dune's Noodles bowls?
They're from Eldune's Noodles. There's Mr. Salty.
That's what I fucking said. Then I think we've figured something out.
I think we have.
Mr. Eldune, must do takeout.
Not exactly what I was thinking.
That's a fucking Tristan line.
Was it?
I feel like.
Oh.
No. I meant like Tristan would have probably have said that.
Mr. Eldune must do takeout. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, the bowls have been washed clean.
I think we found our first clue, Trucy. Shoes.
There's a single pair of sandals here.
Wait, but why would there be sandals here? Unless they
No.
belong to one of the patients.
Someone's got those pumped up kicks. Or maybe it's a visitor that's come to see Dr. Maractus.
You think they'd use his house entrance instead of the clinic entrance in that case. And if this patient or visitor still isn't here,
Why'd they leave without their shoes?
better take a closer look at these just in case.
You think they have blood on them or some shit?
I wonder who these shoes could belong to.
Like, I don't even know. I'm like so
I don't
tired.
even know. I'm so tired.
Ew, what was that ugly black thing? Hey, Apollo, you think this is...
Huh. This could be a toe print.
It could be mold. Lick it, Apollo.
Ugh. No.
Well, maybe we can get a print off of it anyway. Let's try it out. Dust for prints.
Yeah. Mash A to dust for prints.
At least this won't stop you until you've filled the whole screen.
Alright.
You missed the spot, Apollo.
God damn it.
See?
It's like this minigame is so fucking picky when it comes
And
to
then the other one is
dusting.
like so.
It's so lenient. Like it will stop you way before you're finished.
Apollo.
There we go. What?
Good job.
Hey, it worked. That looks like
Yeah.
a big toe, maybe? Wow.
Wait,
Great detective work, Apollo. You
Will,
really knocked it out of the park on that one.
you fucking did it. I'm so proud of you. This is why you're my sidekick. But wait, I mean, it's great that we got the print, but who the fuck is it for? And who makes a list of big toe prints?
Oh, good point. If there is, Detective Sky didn't give it to us. Which means we can't match this print.
It seems like a good time to ask a detective's advice.
Yeah, good idea. Let's find Detective Gumshoe.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Oh goodness.
Hey, pal.
Hey, pal. I'm here with you. I'm here with your Taco Bell DoorDash order.
Hell yeah, let's go, baby. Ugh.
Don't tell the
These-
judge I'm here, or he's gonna make me go out for another run.
These must be the slippers for patients at the clinic.
The same as the pair we found, of course.
Huh? What pair? Look, a single pair is missing from the rack here, too.
Mysterious.
And ours have paint on the bottoms. Which means they were taken out of here on the night of the murder.
Why are you making her sound like she's telling like a campsite spooky story?
Right.
I want s'mores.
The paint's from the hit and run, after all. But what were a pair of clinic slippers doing in that trash can? And what were they doing at the scene of the hit and run? And why do they rock so hard?
And what are friends for, Apollo? If not to shove each other into traffic. Yeah, look. This door says doctor's office.
Think this is the victim's private office?
Note to self.
Note to self, don't walk near traffic with Landon.
It's not locked. Too bad.
Gee, that's too bad.
Why too bad?
I like opening locks. It's kind of a hobby of mine. I love breaking and entering. Like those little bike locks. Don't even bother putting them on when I'm around.
That's
Sometimes
prob-
Trucy really does have a fitting voice for you.
That's probably not a hobby you want to tell too many people about. Thump.
Dump! Apollo! That sound came from behind this door.
Someone's in there. Let's check it out, Trucy.
Let's go beat him up with your forehead.
A break-in. They left through that window.
Okay. Wait, Apollo. You're too late to catch them now.
That must be her experience as a panty snatcher chaser talking. Well, we
Wait.
should tell the police.
Let's check the room out first, Apollo. If we call the police now, we'll lose our chance.
You're right. She's better at this than I am.
I like breaking into places. Well, one thing's for certain. This clinic and our murder case are looking pretty related now.
Narrator's note. They deflected, and even though this game is called Apollo Justice Ace Attorney, this is actually a Trucy Wright magical attorney.
He's catching on.
Books and papers are scattered around the room.
Wow, what a mess. This is worse than Dad's room.
Apollo breaking and entering.
The burglar must have left in a hurry.
Even the cup on the desk here is lying on its side. Huh? The juice that spilled out of the cup. It's dry.
So, the messy one wasn't our burglar just now? Also, who the fuck drinks dry juice?
Someone knocked this cup over a while ago and left it.
Oh, that makes me sad.
Ew, it's all sticky.
Ew. Just
What-
like my desk.
What the fuck are in these test tube jars? Whoa, what are those? wall is
Terrorist
covered-
test tube babies.
The wall is covered with beakers. This one says Dio on it.
That's what she said. I don't know. Yeah, something's moving inside that one. The Dio one's moving. You look, Apollo. I can't stand that video game again.
Hey, look yourself. You can't. Oh, it's a goldfish.
Glub
Oh.
glub.
Well, they're all fish. So many kinds.
Glub glub.
Whoever designed this had a sick sense of humor. Lamp.
Lamp. Kind of expensive looking lamp, isn't it? Hey, the bulb's broken. What'd you do, Paulo?
Broken? Don't you mean burned out?
No, our cat burger.
Cat burger.
Our cat burger must have dropped it.
Pixel said she'd be really cute if I could ever see Trucy without Lennon's voice now.
Nope.
This is her voice forever now.
This is her canonical voice.
Her actual voice, when she gets one in 2 games from now, is Kira Buckland.
No way.
Yup.
That's great.
But why is
I
it
think
standing
I
up
do.
on the floor like that then?
I think I do a pretty good Kira Buckland impersonation.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Just wait until
Hey!
the Nier Automata stream, and this will be
Look at-
2B's voice.
No.
Hey, look at the cord. Yes, Pixel?
Huh? There's a red splotch on a part of the cord. You think that's blood?
No, I think it's ketchup or juice. It's a little bright for blood, almost pinkish.
Something's definitely odd about this lamp, that's for sure.
I was just about to say you should shove it in your pocket, Apollo. Oh, that poor plant.
This potted plant has seen better days. That doesn't make sense either.
What doesn't?
Normally, burglars are looking for valuables, right?
That's true. That's what I would do if I were a cat burger.
So why look under a potted plant?
Maybe they were looking for the keys to the safe.
I've heard of people putting their house keys under plants, but the key to a safe? Especially when it's right there?
Then maybe the burger. Yeah, the burger.
Yeah.
The burglar. Oh, there we go. Was looking for the house keys.
Yup.
Yup.
This is getting nowhere fast. The safe.
What a cute little safe. I'm going to eat it now.
Looks like a 4-digit lock.
Try 6960.
God, that reminded me of Zero Escape.
Yeah.
Someone's already entered in 2 numbers, Apollo. 79. Wait. Do you think?
Do you think that 789? That burglar just now was trying to open it? I wonder what's
No.
inside the safe.
Is there any way we can figure out the last 2 numbers?
Well, we know the first 2 are 7 and 9.
Uh-huh. Maybe there's something in the court record? I mean, your pocket? Something that can help us figure out the last 2 numbers?
Let's see.
If only we had something that we could see fingerprints with.
If
Too bad
only
Too bad there's nothing. Nope.
I've
Nope.
got just the thing. Well, I have an idea.
I knew it, Apollo. What is it?
Well, all we have to know is what buttons have been pressed. We can use this to find out what the next two numbers are. When you press the buttons, you'd have to touch them. With your finger, right?
No, your big toe. It would leave a print.
When you open a safe, you don't press any other buttons but the right ones, right?
No,
So?
I press all the buttons.
So if we find the buttons with fingerprints,
We'll have the safe code. Not bad, Apollo. Not bad.
yeah.
Yeah, baby. Darkest Mustard says 1 and 4. Cloud, do you have any guesses?
I'm gonna say 3 and 7.
I'm going to say 2 and 6.
Well, one person got one of the numbers correct. It was 2 and 5. And the back button.
Look, you can see the oily finger residues clearly.
What?
Look, it's 7 and 9.
Yeah? These are glove marks. The burglar must have been wearing gloves.
Well, we might not be able to identify the burglar, but we can open the safe. Let's give it a shot.
Okay.
2, 5.
No.
5, 2.
Yes.
Well, it was one or the other. Oops. Shit.
Oh, well. One day Apollo will be good enough for side character status. 7, 9.
Yeah. It opened. Lucky cat. What do you mean no clues here? Look at this cat. What
There's no clue there.
do you mean no clue? Get the fuck out of here. Look at
It's-
this fucking cat.
That's Apollo. This looks like a medical chart. There's an x-ray in here with it.
An x-ray? Can't make heads or tails of it. And I can't read this chart either. It's all in medical speak.
But the names are easy enough to read. Look, at patient, it says, ugh, him. Ugh. So this is Waukee, our client's chart, huh?
Why would this one chart be here in this safe?
I don't know.
Let's see. The physician's signature says Palmaractus.
Who's
Eh.
that? What is it, Apollo?
Look here where it says who filed the chart. Where it says who filed the chart. Jesus.
Let's see. Oh. What's her name doing here? Apollo?
Alita Tialita. That's not what her name is. Is Waukee's fiance.
It's one Ida too many, Apollo. Olo?
Never mind that. What's her name doing here?
How should I know? I'm the main character. No, I guess it means she's on staff at this clinic?
Odd that she neglected to mention this before now.
I am sure she has her reasons, like she wants to marry into a very wealthy family, and then her husband just dies?
So Alita Tiala worked at the Maractus Clinic,
Yes.
and she had access to the walkie-talkie's medical chart.
Yes. Actually, you got the I and Y wrong, Apollo.
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 Wow, there's quite a lot of mistakes here.
On purpose.
On purpose. I'd be very interested to find out what this chart says. Who could help us decipher this?
Too bad we don't know any doctors. Anyway, how about that
How about
fucking
that
bullet?
fucking bullet? This looks like a bullet hole.
Have a good night, Darkest Mustard.
Good night, Darkest
Have a
Mustard.
good one.
You can see the bullet sticking out of it.
Why is it in the middle of a safe?
Have
Bye,
a pixel.
Bye, Pixel.
And then there was one.
Hey, the bullet came out. The tip's all squished.
Not surprising given that it was fired into a metal safe. This bullet's got a story behind it, that's for sure.
Too bad there's no fingerprints for bullets.
Yeah, too bad.
Okay, I think we're done here.
We can examine the window. The window is ajar.
That must be how our burglar escaped.
I wonder who it was.
Maybe it was just a burglar who happened to pick here?
Yeah, but there's a patrol car sitting out front. If I were a burglar, I'd come back the next day at least.
I'd give it a month myself.
Whoever
Think
broke
I
in
would be
obviously
back
needed to
here.
break in today.
I'll be back here in a month. Gotta get that gold trophy back there.
Alright.
Gotta be worth something.
Can't examine it
Let's
though.
leave.
Alright, where are we going?
Apollo, I want to go back to the park. We've got to talk to Detective Sky about something, probably.
Oh boy.
Oh, I have a question, Apollo.
Yes?
I know that face.
Yes.
Yeah. We should probably check the slipper for toe prints.
Oh yeah, true.
Anyway, you were talking to Detective Emma Sky?
Toe prints.
Someone got black smudges on the inside of this one, too.
I wonder, could this be a print?
No. It's just sweat marks again. Why would there be a Oh, you mean a toe print. Good call.
Apollo?
Apollo.
I bet we can analyze it just like a regular print.
This could be a vital piece of evidence. Dust, We are dusting. I can't wait till we're back in court so I can do a different voice. Or maybe we will see Apollo Sus.
Appaloosa.
Appaloosa.
Hey, it worked! That looks like a big toe, maybe?
Well, it's definitely not a thumbprint. Well, I feel like the case is solved already.
It kind of is! What
What do
was
you
next?
mean?
We have to match the print, right?
We don't have a way to do that. Right, let's match it. Wait, the detective didn't give us a list of toe prints.
Oh. Oh. Good point.
Oh, maybe we should ask her. Get some expert advice or some
I guess
shit.
so. I'm not sure she really qualifies as an expert.
That's rude,
Yeah, I'm right
Apollo.
here, and I can vouch. I wouldn't consider myself an expert either.
That's rude, Emma Sky.
That's the face of someone who's made a discovery.
Hey, how'd you know?
You can't fool someone trained in the ways of science.
All right. Do you see?
Next, she'll have us analyzing face prints.
I'm gonna steal your nose, Miss Sky. All right, let's ask Detective Sky to help us. Applesauce.
All right, it's break time. We're taking break time.
Why?
Yeah,
Why?
I have to pee.
Why?
I have to pee. I've had
Why?
1.5 Angry Orchards. That's why.
Ooh, he is the smallest bit ladder.
Shut up, Landon. We'll be right back.
Now what do we do, Cloud?
Well, I'm fighting DeRosso in Bravely Default.
Oh, have you been enjoying your break time with that whole last scene? You just being a fish?
That was fun. I want to be a fish again.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go eat ice cream.
Okay.
All right.
Here we go.
Now what do we do?
I don't know, but I just beat DeRosso.
Oh, so did you finish the vampire shit?
I did.
Yay! You can move on with the game.
Oh boy. It's time for me to do that part where things are definitely going to change.
Or they'll stay exactly the same.
Al, have you played Bravely Default?
Oh, awesome.
What?
Well, question. When Jack does the break, he mutes us for the stream part, right?
No,
Nope.
I don't
No.
think so.
So, okay, so anything we were saying was going through. Okay, I'm just
Yep.
not going to say it. I'll
You
type
can
it
just-
to Landon.
Yeah, type it to me.
Okay. We can resume now.
Nice.
Resume.
So we need to present.
One of the shoes. Cloud.
Oh, I didn't realize that it was my turn. Ah, the slippers.
I don't think that was the inflection that she was going for.
No.
Don't care.
No, that is.
That's quite a clear print there. A toe print. I would expect a toe print in a slipper.
Too bad we don't know whose sweat stain it is. Cloud.
I said it. It cut me
Oh.
off.
You cut, yeah,
Ooh.
you got cut off. Oh well.
Well,
There is? What?
All you need is a sample of the same toe print off another shoe, for instance.
Oh, right. So if the prints matched, you'd know the same person were both.
Why are you talking more like the officer?
Me?
It sounded like you were fusing Apollo's voice with the officer voice.
I was not trying to.
Well, you did.
Lennon, your verdict?
I don't know. I'm eating ice cream.
I've been let down once again. I think I just might, actually.
Really?
I'm beginning to suspect something here. Detective Sky, can you compare this sample with this other print? This pair of sandals, toe print and all.
Ooh, the print on these is nice and clear too. That makes our job easy.
Can you analyze it for us?
Of course. Hang on. Bingo! Gosh, I'm good. I'm not talented, but I'm good.
Hey, we were the ones who found the prints.
A perfect match. The same person wore these sandals and slippers.
Porson.
Porson.
Porpoise.
I was afraid of that.
All you have to do is find out who these sandals belong to.
The dolphin that lives in the park.
Oh, or do you already know?
I can't say. Not yet. Well, that's one big step closer.
I can say, though.
To the edge, and I'm about to break.
Okay. That's all we need to do here. Let's go talk to Daddy.
Finally. We haven't seen
I
him
get
in
to
like
do it.
3 streams.
I get to do a different voice finally. Ah, the prodigal attorney returns. Oh, welcome to you too, Apollo. I heard you did well in trial today. But guys, have you tried Tillamook's chocolate collection brownie batter ice cream?
No, I
So
haven't,
fucking
Landon.
good. It's so fucking good. You
I
should.
haven't
this
tried
is-
it.
This is Phoenix talking, Jack.
I haven't
Here.
tried it, Phoenix Wright.
Oh, well. Oh. You should go buy some.
I wish I could.
You can't because you're so poor because I don't pay you.
I can't because it doesn't exist where I live.
Oh. Also, I don't pay you. Anyway, here to discuss something. You use a little diversion.
What did Detective Sky say? If you want to know something, you have to investigate it yourself. Mr. Wright, tell me what happened 7 years ago. Please. Al said take his ice cream and dump it on him.
Wow.
I disagree with that plan on the sole purpose that that's a waste of a good Tillamook ice cream. I would rather steal it from him. I want to know. I need to know.
You certainly don't waste any time getting to the point.
Haha. 7 years ago.
7 years ago. The summer of ska. I was standing in a courtroom on behalf of a client. The case involved the death of a certain magnificent genius. I'd be surprised if you hadn't heard about it.
It was all over the news, I remember that. You were up against Prosecutor Gavin, weren't you?
Yes. He was only 17 years old at the time.
17 years old? That's still high school.
He took the bar exam abroad in Europe. They're progressive over there, you know. I was defeated by a 17-year-old newcomer. In my shame, I left the practice forever.
Forever?
Forever. That's all.
That's all? How could that be all?
What do you mean?
What about what they were saying on the news about forged evidence?
What?
They say you forged evidence and had your attorney's badge stripped from you.
Tell me, how does it feel? How does it feel to stand here before Phoenix Wright, the forging attorney himself?
How does it feel? I don't want to believe it's true. But what about what happened in my first trial? There's a flat.
Didn't you notice in today's trial? There was a single piece of forged evidence.
I'm an officer in the flashback, and I'm just sitting here standing guard.
I need to use it, take a shit.
What? I don't see you jumping to my defense on this one. Maybe I did forge evidence. Maybe I didn't. It doesn't really matter now, does it?
But
I'm not an attorney anymore. That's the only truth you need to know.
Mr. Wright, looks like he doesn't want to talk about the accusations of forgery for now.
You have to wait at least 2 cases.
Yup. Do we need to present him with anything?
Let's leave.
Okay.
Hey, Apollo, I want to go to the detention center so I can stab my ears out.
Oh boy.
My favorite. Oh, God.
Don't cry again, Angel. Daddy's back and Daddy's... Oh, you again.
Do you always have to announce your entrances like that?
Man, my old man, Man! Now I'm all in a funk and it's his fault!
Are you gonna karate chop Apollo?
One can only assume that his father tried to teach him a lesson and failed, clearly.
You two got your work cut out for you, straight up! course, I don't care if they lock me up. I'm ready to go.
Some
are you
days I
going?
wonder what I. Some days I wonder why I do what I do. Oh boy.
Hey, man, you won't see me getting about 1 or 2 guilty charges.
But what if you're found guilty of murder?
Hey, it's all experience. You feel me, Shorty? Like a badge of honor.
Don't they, like, kill people? For
They don't
doing
give the
murder?
death penalty, do they?
They do.
They do, actually. You didn't really did it, did you?
Maybe I did, maybe I didn't.
Maybe you should answer the fucking question to your lawyer, dumbass.
If I've learned one thing today, it's that silence speaks louder than words.
I don't think
I don't know
that's
what
true.
silence is.
I don't think that's true, Apollo. He speaks pretty loud.
Man, my old man is whack. Disappointing, that's what he is.
Have you looked in the mirror recently? I mean, I heard he wants to leave the mob.
For my dead body, it takes a disappointment to make a disappointment.
What?
I mean, what? I spent my life.
Oh, hey Discord, maybe you could not cut out when he's saying words.
Now my old man wants to go soft? Fine, let him. Just leave me out of it.
Sigh.
The day I get out of the clink, that's the day Alita and I start the next generation of the Kadaki family.
About that, actually.
Please don't talk as though it's assumed you're going to jail. For my sake. Now what?
Why don't we present his fucking chart?
His what?
His
Oh.
fucking chart.
Huh? What's that? Some kind of x-ray?
All right, 1 second. I'm going to plug in my Ethernet cable so I can hopefully actually keep a good signal.
I mean, wait.
He did tell us to wait.
Okay, we waited.
That's right,
Okay,
Waki.
I'm done telling you to make you wait.
That's right, Waki. It's yours.
It's a good thing you told me I can't read. Hey, look, I don't smoke or nothing. I'll live long, right?
No, you have a bullet right next to your fucking heart, you dumbass. Polo, I think he's a dumbass. He doesn't understand anything.
Take a oh, sorry.
Take a closer look. Here in particular. Where it says nurse, it's signed Alita Tiala.
Huh? You lawyers do your homework.
So you So you met Miss Tiala when you...
Yeah, I met her at the clinic, so?
Could you tell us a bit about the circumstances of your meeting?
Fine. I'll tell you how we met if you want to know that bad.
Please.
About half a year ago, I was shot during a little turf war with another family.
Yes, we know.
I was ready to die, sure.
Yes, we know.
But they came in and got me, hauled me off to the docks.
I have a question. Why were you not wearing shoes in that flashback?
Because I wanted to go barefoot.
Okay. Was it because the Maractus Clinic?
That's where I met her. My fallen angel.
You mean Alita Tiala?
She was scared of me at first, turns out.
I wonder
I'm
why.
scared of you too. You weird furry.
But you know what they say? The bad guy always gets the ladies.
Right.
Right.
He was done with that clinic anyhow. She wanted to enter the Smash Brothers community.
Oh no.
What? Oh.
So I was like, I'll take you on, woman.
What?
Yeah, in Smash Brothers. Straight gangster style. Guess what she said?
What? What did she say? You weird freak?
He said your main sucks. Like my main. Give it some thought.
What's your fucking main, you dumbass?
Lucario, obviously.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
She said it real quiet like on the down low. Know what I'm saying?
No, I don't know what you're saying.
I'll leave if you'll marry me. And stop maining Lucario in Smash Brothers.
Well,
Al says does make sense.
So, that was the proposal?
did you stop maining Lucario?
You know it, an oath of love right there in the hospital room. I decided to main Wolf instead.
That's even worse, honestly.
Just like that, the op was done and we were out of there. See you later, bye.
Okay, bye. I'm glad this scene's over with.
About that op.
Polo.
Yeah, it didn't go so well after all, did it?
We could be gone now.
I know about the report. I know it's still in me.
Health checkup.
So this health checkup is the boss's idea, you said?
Yeah, can you imagine?
Nope.
What's the point of living healthy when you're a G? You know what I'm saying?
But didn't you learn about the bullet at the checkup?
Yeah. That's when I knew that doctor had to pay. Figured I could get that cap pulled after I got my revenge. And hey, I'm still living large now, aren't I?
You're in jail.
Incidentally, have you ever had a health checkup before?
No.
Nah, my old man suddenly gets this idea that we all gotta get checkups. He's getting old. Older, I mean.
You're getting old. Hey, Apollo,
Yeah?
what if we showed him those sandals? Did
Man.
you just
That's so far off the hook, it's off the chain, G.
did you
Yeah,
show him?
I
the
showed him
slippers?
you know, I misinterpreted what you said.
Oh, I
I
said.
wonder how my elite is doing.
I,
Man, I miss
you
her.
you did say sandals. You did say sandals.
The pumped up kicks.
Walkie, you don't happen to recognize these, do you?
Hey, sure I do. I was the one who bought them for her.
What? For,
Yeah, those are the pumped up kicks I bought her.
for Miss Tiala?
Yeah, a birthday present.
Oh no.
She's got mad little feet. Mad! So cute, man.
What does
I don't know
that
what the fuck I'm
mean?
saying.
What does that mean? So these sandals are hers. And they're so pumped up.
Yeah, I kind of had a feeling.
Bet tonight's gonna be a good night?
What's up with the funky vibes?
I don't know. I'm just trying to make song references, I guess.
Sigh. Anything else?
Okay. We're leaving you now.
All right.
Just keep vibing.
Now where?
I want to go talk to Eldoon.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
Okay. Can this investigation day be over?
We're almost done.
Oh my god.
Mr. Eldoon, we've been looking all over for you.
This is my stream now. What's the matter, Trucy doll?
Well, you weren't in the detention center. Hey, Apollo, show 'em what we found. Nothing like expert advice.
I suppose he is a doctor still.
No, he's not. He's a noodle man.
Mr. Aldoon, is everything okay?
No,
I'm just no happy. I just thought my doctor says days were done for good.
you gonna slurp now? Yep.
Mr. Aldoon. Alright.
Present the chart. No,
The chart.
the chart, just his chart.
Al said Jack's ready. Sounds ready for this case, part of the case to be over.
I'm ready for this
Real
case to be
good.
over.
We're almost done.
Mr. Aldoon, could you take a look at this?
A medical chart? Hey, you shouldn't go around taking these from clinics.
Why the sudden silence, Mr. Eldoon? Did your Discord cut out again?
What's going on here?
Your Discord.
That's what we want to
I don't know
know.
what a Discord is. You think I know what a Discord is when my shop looks like this?
That's your house.
That chart belongs to my client.
He's on trial on suspicion of murder.
On trial? That's crazy. You can't put him on trial. He's ABD.
What does that mean? ABD? I think
All
you
but
said
dead.
C.
He's knocking on the pearly gates and someone's about to answer.
Ooh.
Can you tell us why?
It was a wig after all.
Well, permit me to speak as a surgeon.
Oh, his voice changed.
You listen up good now, son.
No way. It's like he's a completely different person.
Ooh.
Well, according to this chart, this walkie-talkie's feller's not doing so good. He's got a bullet right upside his heart.
That's right.
Yeah, but this chart talks about the post-op. In other words, the operation is already finished. But you can still see that bullet stuck in there.
Why would it still be in there after the operation to remove it?
Well, about the only reason I can think of is it was too tricky to operate on.
What?
That bullet's snug as a bug there next to the aorta, which is connected to the heart. That scrap of metal is just surrounded by blood vessels. Kind of a miracle. 2 millimeters to either side, and there'd be some serious bleeding going on in there. Not something your average doc would be eager to fiddle with.
You mean
It took a miracle to get that bullet stuck where it is. It'd take more than a miracle to take it out. It'd take a magician.
I'm
You
on
wouldn't
the
even
case?
know a magician.
I'm on the case. I'm only up to making rabbits disappear. I haven't learned bullets yet.
Well, you should probably learn pretty quick, Missy. Of course, with the heart pumping and lungs working, that bullet's on the move. I'd give him another half a year. tops.
But Walkie's operation was already a half year ago.
Oh, he's dead.
That's why I'm saying you're out of time. This kid shouldn't be on trial. He should be on an operating table.
Great. Just great.
How could Dr. Maractus do such a terrible thing? How could he just leave the bullet in there?
Very easy, actually. He didn't take it out.
I got a pretty good idea how he felt.
Oh, good.
An emergency operation. He's got the kid's chest open on the table. And he finds that bullet. That's despair right there, Trucy doll. Cold despair.
Despair.
About the only thing he could do is sew the boy back up.
Sue the boy.
Yeah, he sued him. He wasn't exactly in the situation to go admitting he couldn't take it out.
The Kentuckys.
You bet. This kid's their only son, I hear. So, he skips the operation, and Walkie's back on the street living his life. Of course, it's only a matter of time before his heart hemorrhages and he drops cold.
Damn. How awful. For no one at all, actually. It's probably a good thing.
Which doctor would they take him to? Maractus. He's got enough ties to them, he could probably cover up the truth of what happened.
That's just horrible. For no one. He should let Wacky die. I'm not correcting that.
Wow, rude.
Yes, I hate his voice.
There's a darkness in this world, Trucy doll, waiting, hungry.
What the fuck are you doing? Playing Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah. Compared to it, these gangs and turf wars are like kids' games.
Like Splatoon?
Yeah. When you're up against real evil, like Organization 13, well, it don't matter if you're weak or strong, it'll take you all the same.
You were a surgeon, right, Eldoon? Get in there!
That's not my job anymore, Trucy.
You could operate on Wacky, couldn't you?
I wish. I wish.
What?
I said I
What?
wish.
We
What?
heard you.
I know. I'm afraid there ain't nobody in the country that could.
What?
Maybe not even in the world.
So Wacky...
He's going to die. He's real lucky to be alive even now.
Hell yeah. I mean, no!
There's one problem.
Oh, you're here. Apollo? I thought you left.
This chart. Look at the nurse section.
What about it?
Alita Tiala.
Oh, that's right. This operation was how they met.
Yeah, the problem is, she knew. She knew about Walkie's condition, guaranteed. Why didn't she ever tell him? It doesn't make sense. If she knew her patient was in serious danger, you'd think she'd want to get that second operation before getting engaged.
What was she thinking, Apollo?
Isn't it obvious?
What were you thinking, Alita Tiala? To be continued.
Oh, we're done with that.
We're done with investigating.
Oh,
Thank-
that means we have one more part
Is it
to
just
this
one more
chapter.
part?
Yes.
That's not bad. It's probably long as
Yeah.
fuck, though.
It's a couple testimonies.
All right. I'm gonna grab another
1,
drink. I will be
2,
right back.
3. It's 4 testimonies.
That's not too bad. We might be able to beat this tonight.
We have to speedrun.
All right, I'll be right back.
How'd you like me changing the voice for Guy when he removed his hat?
It was good. I enjoyed that.
I'm going to do it anytime this happens. He
Guess
gets
what?
he gets two different voices.
I don't think he shows up for the rest of. Well, he might show up at the very end of this case,
All
but
right.
he does not show up. I think for the trial part.
Who?
Eldoon?
Oh yeah.
I asked how he thought of me changing the voice for when he flipped over to
I liked
being
it.
a doctor.
I liked
Yeah.
it.
I like the approach too, and I was like, I'm gonna do that every time that happens. And then Landon was like, yeah, but the problem is he doesn't really show up.
Yeah, I think he has like 1 or 2 scenes left in this game.
Yeah, he's like Lennon said, at the very end of this case, but that's about it.
Yeah. It's actually going to be mostly me talking to myself and Jack for the rest of this. This
Nice.
is it. The big day. Did you get any sleep? You just screaming all night?
Yeah, I went to bed at 1 a.m. or so.
What the fuck?
I was busy playing Splatoon.
What time did you wake up?
3 a.m.
Jesus. That's only 2 hours, Apollo. Even I can do that math. But at least you have me, the main character. Oh, and he's here too. And the amazing Mr. Hat.
Here's looking at you, kid.
I forgot that's his voice. Ugh.
I think that's Phoenix.
Good luck today, Paulo.
That voice! That was correct.
Hey, get any sleep? Maybe 2 hours?
Phoenix is like, I slept like a baby last
I
night.
slept like a baby.
I
10
got
hours.
I got a
sleep.
whole 10 hours last night.
10
It
hours
was
of sleep.
amazing. You should really
Yep.
try it sometime, Apollo.
And I had Jello cup right before bed.
Oh,
Perfect.
Mr. Wright. Sorry I'm late. I stopped to get McDonald's breakfast on the way over here. I didn't get any for you, though.
No, but I did get 2 hash browns for me.
No, one for him and one for Trucy.
No, I got 2 for me and 2 for Trucy.
Okay, but none for
Yeah.
Apollo.
None for Apollo. I was going out of my mind with boredom, so I signed myself out early today. Somehow, that place makes fake piano playing at the
Indochine.
Indochine pasta joint seem almost fun.
Diddy! Do you know who Prosecutor Gavin's witness is today?
I love every time she says that and the way you say it. Diddy!
Diddy!
Take a guess.
How about Little Plum?
Little P.
How about Little P from the Great Ace Attorney video games?
Go watch the Greatest Journey VODs.
Ah, ha, ha, ha. That Sherman tank of a mom? Nope. Guess again.
That's too bad. You know, speaking of moms, you need to find me a new mommy one of these days, Daddy.
I thought you actually made that up. I didn't realize that was the actual dialogue. That's funny.
It's barely morning and you're already at it, Trucy.
Besides, you have Edgeworth.
Okay, see, this is why I don't buy their father-daughter relationship. So, Mr. Wright, do you know who the prosecution's witness is?
Alita Tiala? Their client's fiance? Dumbass.
She's going to be a witness?
Duh. But that seems odd. Why would she testify against her own fiance? I have to wonder what Gavin's up to.
What is he cooking? Something's going down today, that much is clear.
It's probably Wacky on the operating table.
The operating table.
Not to worry, I've got my pennies back. We can't find a killer. I'll pull one out of there.
Court is now in session for the trial of Walkie Talkie.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Prosecution is warmed up, and it's a sold-out house.
Very well. To recap. Yesterday I had a stew and a cheeseburger and a milkshake and another cheeseburger and another cheeseburger and a Reuben and another stew and then Taco Bell.
Taco Bell for dessert.
Yes. While yesterday's witness seemed more guilty than any other party,
Guilty of panty snatching.
we did find out one thing for certain. There were 3 people in the park at the time of the murder. The witness, the victim, and the defendant. And also the killer. But that makes 4.
Correct, Herr Judge. And today I'd like to do something a little new age. Gross. I'd like to look at this horrible crime from the outside. The outside? The acquisition of the murder weapon. The preparation for the act. Our poor defendant told all, you see. To his betrothed.
His betrove?
His fiancée, Herr Judge. His partner for life, with no chance for parole.
His free antsy? Very well. You may show the, lucky lady to the stand.
Oh boy.
Your name and occupation, Fraulein.
Like, Alita Tiala, my occupation is like a future wife.
Traditional values. I respect that. I also respect you maybe getting me a burger.
God.
I need to eat. Too many brides these days can't even weave baskets blindfolded underwater. You're here today as a witness for the prosecution?
Like, to be honest, I didn't want to testify at first. But I couldn't hide the truth.
Honestly, another admirable trait.
Honesty.
Hmm,
Fraulein, is it true that Fraulein, is it true that on the day of the crime, the defendant, Walkie Kitaki, confessed his plans? His plans for murder?
Yeah.
I could go for spaghetti.
Bailiff,
Oh,
order me fazoli's.
bailiff, give me some ravioli. And witness to testify to the court, if it would please you. Like, whatever.
Now, where are my unlimited breadsticks?
Where's my breadsticks?
Not just breadsticks, unlimited breadsticks.
Unlimited breadsticks. Well, when it comes to the judge, they're always unlimited.
Hey, Judge, do you think you could share some of those breadsticks with me?
Oh God, what the fuck are you?
Who said that?
Who said that? It was like the day that the family health checkup results came back. When Waki found out the Dr. Maractus had lied, he flew into a rage. You see, he's a level 5 barbarian in D&D. Oh, and he shouted, like, I'll teach him! He said he took one of the family pistols. And, well, like, you already know what happened that night. I just don't see how anyone but Waki could have done it. So the pistol did belong to the Kataki family.
Yes. With regards to this, an investigation is underway at the Kataki mansion on charges of the possession of illegal firearms.
And the bullet that took the victim's life, was it?
Fired from the pistol the defendant procured? Yes, this has been proven.
But how?
With ballistic markings, Your Honor. I almost forgot what they were called.
How can you prove something like that? It's not like they have fingerprints.
Oh my god. Bullets carry marks from the Bullets carry marks from the barrel that fired them, called rifling marks.
Rifling marks? That sounds stupid.
Think of them being as a gun's fingerprint, left on every bullet it fires. And when did you first hear about Waki's plan?
It was like the day of the murder. I should have tried to stop him. But I was like, oh, I don't really care, actually. You do whatever you want.
No. I was like, no, don't do it.
No, please don't do it. I just didn't think he would actually do it. Very well. The defense may begin the cross-examination, and I will start on my spaghetti.
Are we pressing or presenting?
Press on statement 5.
While you guys cross-examine the witness, I'm going to cross-examine this spaghetti.
I'm gonna press on this spaghetti, that's for sure.
How can you say that for certain? How?
Because it's delicious.
Herr Forehead, you will refrain from badgering the Fraulein. It was the defendant, Waki, was it, who took the pistol from his house. We know this for a fact now.
I suppose we do.
I suppose we do.
I also know for a fact that this spaghetti is delicious.
Meatballs.
So, how could anyone else have used this pistol to shoot the victim? They could not. Simple logic, yeah?
That does seem to be the case, if I don't think at all. And just keep eating spaghetti.
I like to imagine him, like, accidentally dropping a meatball, like, over the front of his, like, chair. And he,
Oh,
like, tries
shit.
to reach down and grab it, but he can't.
Bailiff? Bailiff!
And then he has like the shocked face and he's like, I dropped a meatball.
Bailiff, the meatball. I can't quite reach.
Could someone else have used that pistol?
There was
was.
another.
There was another. Based on your testimony, there was clearly another. One other person had access to that pistol.
What if Apollo had this voice the whole game?
God, no.
What's this?
I got the meatball back. Interesting. Let's ask the defense. Do you think it's okay if I eat this? Tell the court who the other person with access was.
This motherfucker. I know he was not guilty, but I want him to be.
He should be guilty of something.
His mom.
Anyway. No. No, Apollo. Yeah, it was that fucking bitch.
Well, of course. I mean, you, Miss Tiala.
Me? But why?
You were quite clear when you told the court. You heard about the pistol from the defendant on the day of the murder. In other words, you knew what he was planning. Let me get this straight. You intend to tell us that this lady stole the pistol from her fiancé and killed a man in cold blood on his behalf? I've heard enough people doing strange things for love, but this... I don't know why I said enough. There was no enough in that sentence.
Now you know how I feel when I record for solo channel videos. I say random shit that doesn't make sense. I have to backtrack.
I have dyslexia. That's my excuse.
It does seem a bit unfathomable, to be sure. Just like how bottomless this bowl of spaghetti is. I'm all for romance and for supporting your partner in life, to be sure. But I think I would hesitate at murder, unless I'm murdering a bowl of spaghetti.
I'd hope you do more than hesitate. But what if a different connection could be proven? A connection between the witness and the victim. We might find that she had a personal motive beyond wanting to help her fiancé. That would put things in a slightly different light. What possible connection are you suggesting here?
You guys really don't think it's that obvious?
You know what I'm starting to think?
You can think?
I'm starting to think the police never looked inside that safe. 'Cause they're dumb.
I have evidence showing a connection between the witness, Miss Tiala, and the victim.
I wonder what it is. Ugh. That looks like a medical rep chart.
Found inside a safe at the Maractus Clinic. I'd like to draw the court's attention to the names written on the chart.
Okay. What? Miss Tiala, whatever. Why is your name on this chart? Ugh.
Uh-oh.
Uh,
She has to poop. Well, care to explain the meaning of this, Miss Tiala?
like I have to poop. I'm not sure what you mean by meaning, Mr. Justice.
The fuck? Our warm little fiance just froze over.
I was on staff at the clinic until half a year ago. It was boring, so I quit. That's all. Is there a problem with that? Miss Tiala, you testified that you had no connection to the victim. And I don't now. He's like dead or whatever.
Now?
I quit half a year ago, didn't I? So, there's no connection. Let me guess. You're the kind of guy?
You're the kind of guy?
You're the kind of guy who can't rest until he knows every last detail of his girlfriend's past. Like, gross. Am I right, or are you just ugly? That's not true at all. Why, I'm the most handsome man in the court.
There's no connection now. Doesn't fly in a court of law.
Wait, I had a line. I embrace the ones I love. Past flaws and all, no matter... Doesn't fly?
She's one tough nut. She probably feels right at home with the Kitakis. You left your job at the Maractus Clinic, true, but you remained connected somehow.
Very well, Mr. Justice. Bring out the bowl of ravioli. Oh, and prove the fucking connection or whatever. I don't really give a shit. Hey, Apollo. Hey, Apollo.
Yeah?
Didn't we find her sandals? Not the slippers, the sandals?
Yes, we did.
Ugh.
These sandals were found in the Maractus Clinic lobby. They're yours, aren't they?
Al asks, "Is this the most least memorable case we've done so far?" And yes, that is quote unquote.
Is this the most least memorable case we've done so far? Honestly, yes. If I'm having fun, if only because of our character voices, but this is a pretty nothing case.
I think case 2 for the next game is a pretty nothing case as well.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I would argue that that one is worse.
Yeah. I think also Big Top is a much worse case.
Oh
than
yeah,
this.
absolutely.
It's only memorable because everyone sluts on for a 16-year-old girl.
Yep.
Like, who knows? I'm sure there's lots of people with those sandals.
So sorry, Fraulein, but your act isn't working. Your moment of hesitation just now cost you.
What's with you? I thought you were on my side.
Perhaps you were unaware that toes leave toe prints. A simple analysis of these sandals will reveal all.
Well, now we see your true colors.
L is correct. Big Top is memorable for the wrong reasons. This
Yeah.
case is just not memorable.
Except for Walkie, because
Who is memorable for
PTSD.
the wrong reasons.
I mean that's usually how it turns out.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was wrong to cooperate with you from the beginning, you gross man. I just wanted you to help get Walkie back on the straight and narrow.
Uh-huh. Is that what you wanted?
This court thinks you need to worry less about Walkie and more about yourself. It sounds as though we need to hear a bit more about your story.
Yeah, less walkie, more talkie.
Who the fuck was that?
Your sandals were found in the entrance to the clinic, which means you went there on the day of the murder.
Well, there's little point in denying it. Very well. The witness will tell us about this visit. Why did you go to the Maractus Clinic on that day? Do you like DoorDash and deliver Taco Bell? That would make sense, actually.
Oh, hey, pal.
Oh, hey, pal. So, I did go to the clinic that day. My first time in, half a year since I quit in January. I went to warn him. After all, I knew Walkie had a pistol. The doctor always was this timid man, timid to admit his own mistake. Why else would I have gone? I'm not hiding any dark secrets.
Such an obvious fucking lie.
I wanted to tell him to be careful. As an old friend. Shaw. By mistake, you mean? The mistake, from not eating this bowl of beef stew? Oh, and the botched operation that we heard about yesterday or whatever. I wasn't really paying attention.
Do you think the judge keeps a crock pot in the
Yes.
courtroom?
Oh yeah, I have one right under my desk. I actually have two.
That's where he gets his beef stew.
Yep, I have beef stew on demand.
The judge is actually the grandfather of Judge Trudy from the Amanda Show.
Hell yeah.
The dancing lobsters get cooked afterwards to eat.
Oh,
my
damn.
God.
That sounds so good. So good right now. I could go for some dancing lobster. Oh, so he was a timid, small man. So small and timid. And so small. He was a baby size. But I never wished him harm, except he was so small. I just thought I should, let him know,
You
You know? That does make sense, if I don't think about it at all.
Yes, but there is still one thing which is not.
What's that, prosecutor? I was about to say Professor Gavin? Prosecutor Gavin?
The sandals left in the lobby, of course.
Big Top Turnabout was the part of the game that I stopped playing Justice for All.
We can
funny.
assume she wore these sandals to the clinic, yeah? Then why did she not wear them home? If it were me, I would have worn them home.
I would have worn these sandals home too. I loved having pumped up kicks.
I don't blame you, Cloud, but also it kind of sucks that you missed out on one of the best cases in the entire series as a result of that.
Yeah, 2-4 is...
The reason to play Justice for All.
Yeah.
Damn.
Without the final case, that game is nothing. So, why were the sandals left behind? Ack! He pointed out the contradiction before me! There's probably a good explanation for this, right, Miss Tiala? Say, for instance, there happened to be a similar pair of sandals there which you wore home by mistake? Oh.
Actually, that's right. I'm impressed, Mr. Gavin, you sexy son of a bitch.
Oh, it's nothing. There is, after all, no other possible explanation. Ya, forehead? Oh, what the? No fair! He's filling the holes in her testimony.
The defense may begin the cross-examination.
That's good beef stew.
It's good beef stew. Also, I have pizza now, too.
Ooh.
Hey, Apollo!
Hey, Trucy.
Apollo, why don't we just present Wookiee's shirt on Statement 4? The one where she says she doesn't have any dark secrets?
Oh, yeah. True.
Because she's dumb or whatever?
Yeah. Dumb bitch. This chart was found inside a safe in the doctor's house. Or, what? Ow. House.
The house. Okay.
Office.
He lives there.
I mean, he
But
does.
lives there.
He does live there.
It's the doctor's house.
He did live there before he died.
Yeah.
Why would this one chart be in that safe? Miss Tiala, you know why it was, don't you?
Now
Huh?
she's constipated.
I really have to poop, yeah?
Oh, now she's German.
Ja?
Her face reminds me of like when Kermit's face gets like scrunched up when he gets frustrated.
Mind filling me in?
Dr. Maractus didn't have the leisure of making mistakes. That's why he wrote up a false report and kept the truth locked away. Bad, Herr Doctor. And this is where you come in, Miss Tiala.
I like how Gavin's just vibing.
The nurse who filed this chart was you, which means you knew. Wait, I'm doing the wrong voice. The nurse who filed this chart was you, which means you knew about Walkie's failed operation.
Interesting. Not as interesting as this pizza.
You were in the same position as
And
Dr.
speak.
Maractus.
I have two
Kind of
quack-quacks.
makes it hard to claim no connection, doesn't it?
You're bold for a novice. I'll give you that. Mr. Justice, you must know. I was only a nurse.
Oh, that's why you're doing that voice.
Yeah.
That's very appropriate.
Yeah, Shaw. Yeah, it is.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry. The doctor is responsible for the chart's contents, not the fucking nurse, dummy. This chart business seems to be quite important.
No fucking way.
It must be. Please amend your testimony accordingly, I guess.
Hi, Cloud. Hi, Jack.
Hi, Kari.
Hi.
They say hi.
Hi, I'm Mr. Hat.
Tell
I
her,
can't
Mr.
hear you.
Tell her Mr.
Oh,
Hat
yeah.
says hi.
Mr. Hat says hi.
Mister.
Mr. Hat. Mr. Hat. I'll show you one.
Just doesn't elaborate, just repeats his name.
Mr. Hat. Too bad, little attorney. You,
know, from-
small, dumb, smelly, small man.
Like from South Park.
Oh.
Ah!
I'm here, Apollo. What's
My
up?
bracelet's reacting again.
Ooh, that's weird.
Lucy, I think Apollo's having a stroke.
Oh, Mr. Hat, why are you... What is it, Apollo?
I felt my bracelet tight. Yeah, I felt my bracelet tighten just now.
Your cock ring? That's weird. Your bracelet? Why do you have a bracelet on?
Just like yesterday. Like you said.
What? I said something? When the witness is unsure of something, nervous habits gives them away. But I didn't see that text, Apollo. Also, I can't see anything on her, Apollo.
Eh? Then what's my bracelet reacting to?
Wait, maybe. Yes, it has to be.
What has to be it?
Your senses, Apollo. They must be sharper than mine. Wait, that's impossible. I'm the main character.
Huh?
I'm the main character. What part of that don't you understand? Well, I guess I can't see it, but you can sense it. So if you can sense it out, might be able to see it later.
I don't know about that, Trucy. I don't have some kind of special power or anything.
Yeah, yes you do. Listen to me, Apollo, you dumb son of a bitch. There's a weak point somewhere in Miss Tiala's testimony. But we don't know what her nervous habit is.
Well, then what do we do?
Let's make her pee her pants. I mean, you have to perceive it yourself, Apollo. With your eyes and your senses.
Then it's up to me and my bracelet. I don't know why, but the bracelet helps. Somehow, touching it helps me focus. Let's give it a shot and bring down that testimony.
Stop touching it.
Which statement?
What about why would I go to the clinic now for a half-year-old chart? And what if we went with go to the clinic now? Perceive her ring. Here again.
Her finger ring?
Her finger ring friends. Right there. She moves her ring. See?
Why
Oh
go to the
boy,
clinic
you're
for a
in the
half-year-old
background.
chart now, you ask? But you know why you would go now, don't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
When did I get here? It's all swirly. It looks like Trix yogurt.
I want some yogurt now.
It was quite clear, Miss Tiala. You have a nervous habit. The moment you said the
Bailiff?
word now, you used your right thumb to fiddle with your ring.
What?
She was unsure. I saw it. Now, that's the key word. Club, what are you humming?
One of the battle songs from Earthbound.
Oh.
Yeah.
The chart wasn't a part of your past.
I was just gonna do it until the background went away.
It was it was a clear and present threat.
That's ridiculous. Why, if there were the
If that
if that
were
were
the
the
case.
case, I can't even speak. I'm like so distraught at all this Trix yogurt being splashed around me. I would have had 6 months to do something about it.
Indeed.
Eh?
Which means something happened quite recently. Something to make that chart a problem for you now. I've got her on the ropes now. I can feel it. Time to strike the killing blow. With evidence.
I wonder what's going on. I wonder what the reason for this is.
Miss Tiala, there's no use trying to hide it. The chart became a threat to you now because of this. The bullet? No.
The checkup report. Because he went and got a checkup.
A health checkup report belonging to the defendant. The Kitakis are trying to get out of business. The health checkup this month was their first ever. What did you think when you heard about this?
Nothing. Why should I think anything? It's
Oh?
important.
I would think you were positively beside yourself because you were afraid. You knew what Waukie's chest x-ray would reveal.
Eric.
Like Urk.
Like, so Eric. Gross.
Just reminds me of Murger.
Murger.
A full half year has passed since the operation. You thought you were home free when the chart came back to haunt you.
Like, eek.
Oh, thank God. We're
Snap
out of
back to
there.
reality.
Mind
no.
crush.
Mind crush, Yugi! That's all, Your Honor.
Huh? What the fuck was that background? What just happened? Did the witness just admit to lying? And also, thank you for the yogurt. It's Tillamook.
I sensed it. There was a great aura emanating from her forehead. Very cool. So the lady was lying, it seems. That's correct. Thank you, Al. It was more of a little Karibo Dan Green voice, but yeah.
He does a pretty good Dan Green anyway, so.
Yeah. She said she had no connection to the Maractus Clinic, but her connection was deep indeed. A bit too deep. If the
You'll see more
Kitakis...
similarity.
Oh, sorry.
Go on. I was just gonna say you'll hear more similarity when you do the Knuckles voice.
If the Kitakis got a hold of this chart with her name, she'd be finished. Isn't that right, Miss Tiala?
You guessed it.
Clack, clack, clack.
Order! Order of Taco Bell!
I did it! I broke her testimony.
That was fast.
Well, amazing, Apollo. I didn't see it at all. I was too busy playing Dokkan Battle on my phone. Daddy was right about you.
Wait! Miss Tiala? It's like true. The chart was bad news for me. You know, like bad news bears. That's why I went to meet the doctor that day. But that's all. I told him about Waki and went home.
It appears this cross-examination is far from over. What?
Yeah, we have like 2 more.
She hid the truth from us. This is clear. Yet, it is not clear that this truth has anything to do with the case at hand. Oh, wait, that's you.
Chalupa. Very well. The witness will add this to her testimony. And we'll have a bit more Taco Bell.
Grr, I was so close.
You're still close. Keep on her, Apollo.
Which statement?
This one, Apollo. Go back.
Present.
Yeah, we're gonna present the bullet. Nothing happened. She fucking shot him. Or shot at him, I should say.
You say nothing happened in the doctor's face. I disagree.
Office.
Oh, in the doctor's office.
Face.
Why did I say face?
I don't know.
You said it at his face.
I disagree. Take a look
Thanks,
at this.
Mr. Head.
What's that? It looks like a squished up ball of clay. Kind of like you, actually. Gross.
This bullet was found in the Maractus Clinic office. Something did happen in that office, Miss Tiala. Enough of this joking around. The police investigated that clinic. Ah, but this was stuck inside the doctor's safe. Inside the safe?
I guess the police don't know how to do their job.
But there is a problem. How can you say that the bullet was fired on that day? Weren't you the one who explained rifling marks to us?
What's that?
Yeah. The pistol was taken from the Kitaki mansion that day. If the marks on this bullet match the murder weapon, then that proves a firearm was discharged in that office on the day of the murder. Not bad, Herr Forehead.
Bailiff! Have this bullet analyzed immediately.
One analyzation later.
30 minutes later, a report arrives.
Do you have my soup and crackers?
Where is my clam chowder? The rifling marks on both bullets are identical. Oh. It seems as though the bullet in the safe was fired from the murder weapon.
So shocked.
So shocked. Wow. There's a dog here now. Perhaps the defense would like to state their position.
The bullet in that safe proves one fact. A pistol was fired in that office on that day. And at the time of the firing, the safe was open. The safe which contained the top secret document.
Do you think someone was threatening malpractice? In order to open the safe?
Oh, sorry, that's me. Only one person was in a position to do such a thing. Our witness, Alita Tiala.
Order! Order! Order!
My Taco Bell order is here.
Gumshoe, thank you.
Another one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a Mexican pizza now with my chalupas. Mr. Justice, I have a question.
Yeah.
When you do your crackers, do you crunch them up in the bag? Or do you, like, pull them out of the bag and then crunch them up with your hands?
Crunch them in the bag.
Very good. Also, where are you going with this?
Oh,
Are you accusing the witness?
yes.
Oh, okay.
Alita Tiala knew about Waki Kitaki's botched operation. She got engaged to him without telling him about it.
Uh-huh.
As long as that bullet remained in his chest, his days were numbered.
Uh-huh.
What if she married him, and then the bullet finally reached its destination?
Uh-huh. Wait, what?
That reminds me. Apparently, the Kitakis have been asserting themselves in lawful business practices. They're making quite a great deal of money. A fortune, if you will.
Nefarious. So she planned to marry him just to get her hands on this fortune?
Good job.
Ugh.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
You keep talking trash about my Alita? And I'll sue you, lawyer man.
Huh? Me?
Yeah, you said. You said you'd
You'd?
abuse my Alita.
What the fuck?
I think you mean accuse.
Same difference. Well, you can't have her. She's mine.
What
There's
the
a very
fuck?
big difference, actually.
Same difference. It was me. I shot that doctor. Me. He left me to die, so I left him to die too. There in that park.
Waki! Just cool down for a second, please.
You keep your hands off my Alita, or I'll.
Just cool off.
I will not cool off.
Cool off.
Cool off.
T. T hee hee ha ha ha. Miss Talia? Oh my god. Tiala?
Miss Chalupa?
Miss Chalupa? Like, I'm sorry. I just
Adjust.
I just it's been so long since I've laughed so hard. Wait, was I supposed to laugh?
Something funny?
Yeah, your forehead. Huh. Walkie? Wake up and smell reality.
Alita, baby?
The signature on the chart. The engagement. I mean, come on. It's so obvious. Even for a brainless, spoiled brat such as yourself.
Alita, you mean you didn't like me playing Smash Brothers with you after all?
No, I prefer Splatoon.
Oh, that was
Okay.
me. Sorry.
You are so out of it, aren't you?
I'm dozing. Your honesty is like a breath of foul air, Fraulein.
Hey, I wasn't getting out of this clean anyway.
So, the family fortune is what you're really after.
That's right. I wanted the money.
No way. That's whack. I ain't trying to hear that.
Should have done the wedding earlier. Oh well. By the way, can I ask you a question?
Who? Me?
I believe you said you were going to abuse me. That's kind of kinky.
Accuse.
Of what crime, might I ask?
Huh?
Oh, I'm a bad girl, sure.
Oh.
I got close to that brat because I wanted his money. But he was the one with the pistol. He could have fired it into the safe after I'd already left the clinic.
What?
I would never do a thing like that. It was definitely that silly brat.
Wait, but
What are you talking about?
Trucy?
You had the most to lose if the chart was found. But I didn't have a pistol, now did I? Well, you could have taken Wookiees. You'd think he'd have mentioned that, no? All I've heard him say is, "It was me, I shot him."
That was before you decided to be a straight up bitch.
What?
That's only because he's trying to protect you. Sorry to intrude in this lovely conversation. But the two of you are forgetting one critical point.
What? What point?
Certainly the Fraulein wanted that chart. You assume that she threatened the doctor into opening the safe, but then... Who wouldn't she have taken the chart? Or wouldn't she have taken the chart?
No, she's dumb. Oh, wait. Oh.
You see? That chart wouldn't have been left in that safe.
Ah,
He's right.
he's right, you know. Miss Jala. Shah? It is clear to this court that you are not a good fiance. Very bad indeed. Oh, I'm flattered. Perhaps it's time you told us the truth. Tell us about yourself, including your actions and whereabouts on that day.
Damn. I hope we have like a part where we can get stuff saved so Jack can go to bed.
Don't
We're about
forget,
to do another cross-examination, so yeah.
we've proven that you were at the Maractus Clinic on the day of the crime. Thank God.
Yeah. Witness testimony. Here's a good enough spot.
I gotta let it play through though.
Yeah. Yes, I went to the clinic that day to speak to the doctor. I wanted that chart, but I failed to get it. So I went back to the clinic later. In any case, I didn't shoot him. You don't even have proof I stole that pistol, do you?
Do you?
Sorry.
And that brat was spotted in the park at the moment of the crime. Frankly, I don't think it matters if Dr. Maractus was, like, shot in the temple or not. You went back later? That chart was dangerous. You understand? I needed to get rid of it. That's why I went that day.
But you couldn't get the chart then, could you?
And later that night, Dr. Maractus was, like, shot. I heard about the shooting, waited a day, but then I had to go back. No easy feat with the cops all over the place.
Ah, that was you?
Baloo, it sounded like he from the door.
Someone's in there. The break-in. Through the window. This is a flashback.
Through the window!
So you were the burglar.
That was you two? If only I had one more minute. Then I could have opened the safe and gotten the chart. What? That's trespassing. And brazen at that. Oh, is this trial for trespassing now? Besides, you can't blame a girl for wanting to protect herself. They are gangsters, you know.
Yeah, real gangster, straight up G, yo.
The defense will shut the fuck up. In any case, Mr. Justice, your cross-examination. Except, can you, like, wait 2 weeks?
Admitting the little crime to avoid the big one, eh? All right. We're calling it here. Oops.
Hey, folks. Thanks for watching all these
Hey,
cool streams
folks.
this week.
Hey,
Hey, Beater.
Beater. Thanks for joining, Al. Thanks for joining Darkest Mustard. Thanks for joining Pixel.
Zucchini didn't show up tonight.
No Zucchini.
Yep.
That's okay. They don't have to
That's
show
okay.
up for every stream.
You have to show up for every stream.
Well,
So much pressure.
It's what Al does.
not everyone can be Al, Cloud.
You
All
mean
right.
Landon? Landon's the one that's giving a hard time about it.
I'll give a hard time about everything.
Yeah.
I like how you're like Cloud. Like, what did I do?
I don't know.
Anyway, we'll be back
I'm
with
defending.
we'll be back with this in 2 weeks because Landon's busy all next week.
And I have 18 voices to voice.
Yeah. And we will let you know what our plans are for streams for the next week. We'll probably end up doing something like me and Cloud. But we'll let you know.
Yeah.
But that's all for tonight. Thanks for watching. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye.